Hey guys, how are you doing? Happy Monday. Welcome to a core and conditioning workout. Today with me, I have Miss Nettie and I have the awesome, annoying BJ. So we are going to get started. We are going to have 3 rounds. You know how to do it. You only got 3 rounds, 20 seconds each of 4 different exercises. So we're going to go ahead and get into that now. So 20 seconds. We're starting off with some jumping jacks in 2, 1, and go. All right, guys. So you guys know with our warm-up, we're just trying to get that body going. If you've been sitting around like a lot of us have, because just these things to do at home, just start doing some jumping jacks. You love burpees, so get into them. Your next exercise is going to be full range of motion sit-ups. So 2, 1, down to the ground, full range of motion sit-ups. Remember, you are keeping those arms across the chest and then grabbing those knees at the top. Those heels are going to stay on the floor for me. Your next exercise, you're standing back up and you've got air squats. In 3, 2, 1, stand on back up. You've got some air squats. So again, those first 2, I'm sure if you were in the gym with us, you're going to be hearing some groaning and being like, oh, that first 2 hurt. I know I did.
My head popped.
The more groaning. Understood.
Knees popping, hips popping, everything. Your next thing, guys, you're going to have some plank jacks in 2, 1. So down on those elbows for me. Keeping those elbows right underneath those shoulders, and those feet are going in and out, just like my awesome coaches are doing right now. If you cannot do the jacks with this, just 1 foot in and out on each side. Quite all right. Again, we're just trying to get that body warmed up. Back to jumping jacks in 2, 1. Stand on back up for me. Back to those jumping jacks. Get it, guys. And a whole line of
You do it, BJ.
Hey, I'm doing my best here.
You're going back down to sit-ups in 2, 1. Back down to the ground, guys. Full range of motion sit-ups. I heard some groaning already.
Laying down and standing up.
Well, there's a point to that, isn't it, BJ?
That feels like a workout within the workout.
I'm so glad you like it then. 2, 1, get up. You're standing back up. Air squats. Come on, guys. I hope you're not complaining at home as much as BJ is.
Okay,
Oh, this is the first complaint. There's more to come.
Of course. We got plank jacks in 2, 1. Back down to the ground. Get on those elbows. Feet in and out. We only have 1 more round of this, guys. So we're going back to those jumping jacks in about 10 seconds. But for now, again, we are just trying to get that body warmed up. BJ had some equipment failure going on. I saw it. 2, 1. Stand on back up for me.
Oh,
Got some jumping jacks.
I'll get here eventually. Don't worry. Just my old man knees.
See, you guys see at home, we complain. I have gotten messages from people saying, man, you guys do chatter a lot during the workout. Yes, we do. We are just like you. Back to those full range of motion sit-ups, back down to the ground. Let's do it. Yes, we chatter a lot. Yes, we complain a lot. It's just what we do. Isn't that right, BJ?
BJ complains a lot.
Got air squats, 2, 1, stand back up. Air squats again. Yep, up and down. We gotta wake up that body, right? We've been sitting too long. We gotta get moving.
It's awake,
You what?
mostly.
He's like,
2, 1, back down to the ground. Plank jacks, left.
Oh,
Good job, guys, good job. When you get done with these plank jacks, you are going to stay down there on the ground and you are going into a lying 90-90. We will go through that explanation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over to your back. I do want your feet on the floor and your feet are going to have to be apart a little bit wider than hip width. We are going to allow those knees to fall to one side and then you are going to stay right there. So you're allowing those hips to open up a little bit. Yep, that's it. Perfect, guys. So staying right there. We're holding for 30 seconds, BJ. You're
what?
holding for 30 seconds. Nettie was
You
doing
just thinking and you're just
Fine,
lying.
I'll just lay here.
See, coaches don't listen either, do we? We have our moments. Y'all know we do. All right, let's take those knees up and over to the other side. Again, you're going to hold it right there. This should feel really good through those glutes and through that lower back. Again, I hope these workouts at home have been helping you guys to stay motivated. It is hard to get motivated when we're sitting at home and we're staring at the same four walls. We get outside and go for short walks and stuff, but it's hard, guys, and we've been at home for a long time now. So I'm so glad you keep joining us. I hope you keep joining us, and we're going to get out of this very, very soon. All right, guys, you are staying right there on the floor. I want you to take that right foot up and over that left knee, and then bring that left knee up. We got a lying figure 4. So right ankle up over the left knee. DJ, you look like you're struggling there, bud.
Hey, I am stretching. See this?
Nettie went right to it. I think everybody at home went right to it as well. So you're holding right
I
here.
can't be awesome like Nettie all the time.
Never. Absolutely never. See, again, we complain too. We like
Oh,
I think it's the instructor.
All right, guys, let's take that left foot up over that right knee. Same thing, reaching through. Biggest thing, I want you to try to pull that leg into your body as much as you can. Trying to stretch through both of those hips, those hip flexors, those glutes, those hamstrings. Hopefully this feels really good. Your next exercise, you are going to stay right here on the floor, and we're going to have a lying hamstring stretch, and it's going to be active. So 2, 1, let's start off with those legs straight out on the floor in front of you, and we're going to alternate sides, stretching that hamstring. So biggest thing, go ahead, Miss Nettie. She's like, what are we doing? So biggest thing, guys, do not pull on the back of the knee here. We do see that a lot with a lot of you guys. So try to make sure you are either pulling on that hamstring muscle or pulling on that calf. But if you pull on the back of the knee, that knee will bend. So we want to keep that leg as straight as possible. So just alternating sides here, stretching that hamstring. All right, give me one more per leg. Get yourself evened up. You are staying here on the floor yet again. We have a rock and roll. So the rock and roll here, you are only rock and roll back. So you're tucking those knees in and coming up, and you are pausing at the top. So those legs or feet are staying off the floor. Those knees are staying slightly bent. Keep those hands to the side. So pausing on those sit bones when you come to the top. So give me 2 more of those with you pausing at the top. Your next thing I do once you go into a pike position with this rock and roll. So now you're going to roll back. Those legs are going to come straight out, trying to touch those toes. So give me a few of those. Each time you roll back, see if you can come up forward just a little bit more. If you haven't quite grabbed your toes, see if you can get there now. Awesome, guys. Give me one more of those rock and roll pikes. Your next thing is a cat-cow. So you're going to flip on over into quadruped position as quickly as possible. And then tucking that chin under, spread those shoulder blades up and out at the top. And then as you come back down, drop that belly button, pick that chin up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Perfect. Make sure you're breathing through this. Nice deep breath in as you're pushing up and out, and then breathe out as you come back down. Give me one more of those cat-cows, and you're going to stand on up, and you're going to have a squat into a hamstring stretch. So down into that hamstring, then deep squat. Make sure those elbows are on the insides of the knees, and then just hanging on to those toes if you can. So again, just stretching out those hamstrings as much as you can. See if you can get those legs to straighten out. And then as you come back down, make sure those feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. Keep those elbows on the insides of the knees. Keep that chest up nice and tall at the bottom, and then those hips come back up. So give me 2 more of those, guys. When you finish those 2 more, I want you to stay in that hamstring stretch though. And then we're going to go into a hand walkout with a push-up. 2, 1, and let's go. So those hands are going to walk out. Give me one good push-up and then walk back in. Do not stand all the way up. I want you to stay down in that hamstring stretch position. So walking all the way out. Perfect. Give me a good push-up. Walking back again. You are staying in that down position. I don't want you to stand all the way back up.
You did really quiet.
Everybody's like, yay, I'm getting it in, I promise. Give me one more, guys. So walk those hands back out. Give me one more good push-up. And then from there, I do want you to flip back over, and you're going to go onto your back again. We're going to do a glute bridge hold. We're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. So on your back, feet are on the floor, glutes are up, and we are holding right here. Make sure you are squeezing those glutes and you are not trying to arch that back up too far. When you pull up too far, of course, that lower back starts to hurt a little bit and gets a little bit tired. So just like my beautiful models are doing, you want to make sure you're just squeezing those glutes and you're keeping a nice straight line. We got about 10 more.
BJ?
I'm doing great. My glutes feel wonderful.
We will take your word for that, BJ. We'll take your word for it. We're going into a side plank hold, but I want you to start off with on the right side. So going onto your right arm, make sure that right elbow is underneath that shoulder. You are up and holding. So we're going to hold it here for about 30 seconds. You're going to roll into a normal plank after 30 seconds. You can see BJ has added a little variation here. If you would like to take that arm up to the ceiling, you can do that. Biggest thing though, again, guys, make sure that elbow is underneath the shoulder. Too many times we see it where it's coming out a little bit too far away from the body. In 2, 1, you're flipping over or going over into a regular plank, guys. So right onto those elbows. Again, make sure those elbows are right underneath those shoulders and that nose stays above the thumbs.
I feel like I should spin to not make it so awkward. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah. You got about 10 more seconds. You're going to roll to that left arm. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it over to that left arm. Again, BJ's got our variation. You can take that arm up to the ceiling. He is making sure his shoulders are staying stacked on top of each other. Beautiful job, BJ.
Thank you.
Good job at home, guys. Make sure you're keeping those hips up off the floor. The variation you can do is keeping that knee on the ground if you need to. In 2, 1, I want you to go back to that regular plank. We're going to hold that for one more time, and then we're going into reactive, guys. Reactive today.
It's not very nice of you, Michelle.
What?
It's not very nice of you, Michelle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Reactive today, you're going to have 3 rounds. 30 seconds each. We've got high knee pull to a lunge. We've got a slow bear crawl and then a stepping lateral lunge. 2, 1, stand on up for me. All right, we're going into reactive. We got 3 rounds, 30 seconds each. You are going to have a high knee pull to lunge. BJ, can you show that for me? So a high knee pull into that lunge, back up, alternate sides, high knee pull into that lunge. Perfect. Again, we can do this stationary. If you have a little bit of room to travel, you can travel. We got 30 seconds each. Then you're going to have a slow bear crawl. Maddie, I want you to demonstrate that real quick. So make sure you're doing contralateral. Side by side, you can just do a few steps at a time and then come on back. And then you're doing a stepping lateral lunge. So make sure you keep those toes pointing straight forward. BJ, you can show that. Keeping that chest up nice and tall. Beautiful. All right, guys, we got 30 seconds each, 3 rounds, starting off with that high knee pull into a lunge. In 2, 1, and go. So again, make sure when you come up with that high knee pull, you are taking that knee into the chest, coming up on that back toe, and stepping forward. But if you have knee or hip problems, you make sure that you can do this comfortably. Do not lunge as far forward as some people do. Just go at your pace and make sure that you are keeping yourself safe first and foremost. Our next thing is that slow bear crawl in 2, 1, down to the ground, guys. Slow bear crawl. So contralateral, trying to make sure you're doing opposite arm, opposite leg. And go backwards if you can. I know some people like to flip it around. Try to see if you can work on doing your backwards bear crawl when you're here at home. Looking good, guys. All right, your next thing is a stepping lateral lunge in 2, 1, stand on up, stepping lateral lunge. So you are making sure again that those toes are pointing straight forward. Leaning, making sure those hips are leaning back and that your chest is not falling forward. Keeping that chest up nice and tall, just like Miss Nettie is. Hi, Nettie.
Oh, it's away from my mat. Watch out for your yoga mat on the carpet.
See, again, we're just adapting to things at home. It's like we have to do it, everybody has to do it. We're going to make the best of this, guys. and hopefully we'll get back to normal sooner rather than later. All right, we're gonna do that again. 2, 1, high knee pull into a lunge. Do it.
This feels like a workout, Michelle.
It feels like a workout.
Feels like a workout.
Okay, well, you're welcome.
I think he wants burpees at the end. Not me, just him.
I think so. I think you need to
I
get
think Nettie said she wanted to demonstrate those.
You got that.
For all those that
little
don't know what a burpee is.
Little bear crawl. 2, 1, down to the ground. Let's do it.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Michelle's gonna start cracking the whip in a minute.
I'm good at that. I'm the mean trainer, remember? I'm the mean one.
You're not mean.
I am. Y'all just don't know it yet. My true colors are coming out. You got stepping lateral lunge. 2, 1, stand on up. Let's do it.
I'm sweating, Michelle.
Good. I like it. All right, got it. We got one more round to do. 2, 1. High knee pull into a lunge. I said 3 rounds at the beginning, BJ. Come on. I might cut this one a little bit short for you.
You know I'm not listening to you.
This is true. I
He wants burpees.
It's like we're back at the gym already, right? Bear crawl in 2, 1, go. The brother-sister rivalry has picked back up.
For all those at home, if you feel like you need a mute, you are welcome to do so. You have that power.
I am like uncoordinated now.
And a stepping lateral lunge, guys. 2, 1, and go. This is your last exercise for reactive, guys. So we are going to go into our street floor portion. Today you have Tabatas. We have 4 different stations with those Tabatas. You guys know it's 4 minutes of work, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. With these guys, I do have a challenge for you. So you will have a hold with that 10 seconds of rest if you choose to take that challenge. All right, 2, 1, and rest. All right, like I said, next round is Tabatas. So Miss Nettie is going to demonstrate my first 2 very quickly, and then BJ has my last 2. So our first one is just full range of motion sit-ups. So making sure you've got your arms across the chest, feet stay on the floor. Your 10 seconds of hold, if you choose, is a bent hollow body hold. So make sure you are on your back, shoulders are off the floor. Right. Yep, there you go. Good girl. You can do a V-sit too if you would like. But bent hollow body hold. Then your next one, Nettie, you're gonna flip on over, you got Aquaman. So making sure you've got opposite arm, opposite leg. So for 20 seconds there. Your hold is gonna be a Superman. So you're up and holding, feet and arms off the floor. Awesome. All right, BJ, your next one is crossovers. So you're making sure you are taking that shoulder to the elbow and not the elbow, or shoulder to the knee. See, again, I messed up again. It's just my thing. You got shoulder to the knee and not elbow to knee. Your hold will be a V-sit hold if you like to challenge, or you can do another bent hollow body hold. Perfect, BJ. Your last thing is G.I. James. So you are starting in the FLR position, and then you're going down to that elbow, and then going up, and then changing arms. Your 10 seconds is a 10-second hold in FLR. All right, guys, again, we have full Tabata. That is going to start in 10 seconds. So again, you've got 20 seconds of work, and then you've got 10 seconds of a hold. So 3, 2, 1, and go. So again, you got full range motion sit-ups right here, guys. You're making sure you are doing the 20 seconds of work. Your option of a hold is that bent hollow body hold, or challenge yourself and do a V-sit. How we feeling, BJ?
Pretty good.
So far. 3,
He's not groaning yet.
1, and hold, guys. So you're holding in that bent hollow body hold if you would like to. Again, you can choose to rest during this period, but I challenge you to do a little bit more. 2, 1, and go. Let's do it.
That abs is still after this workout.
What did you say?
The abs to steal after this workout.
3, 2, 1, and rest. Or hold. Your
You
choice.
better not be resting. Is he resting?
No.
I'm not resting.
Now, there's no choice for you guys to rest. 2, 1, and go.
I don't know that that's true.
Oh, no, it's true.
We also get the option for resting.
No. I think I remember very clearly a recent workout where there was 3 levels that Miss Bobo gave to us. I was not given an I had a certain level.
I'm
And
pretty sure somebody took a lot of rest.
hold. Hold.
He can't hear you. Where's your whip at, Michelle?
And go.
Yeah. We should go back and watch that. There was a lot of resting happening when resting shouldn't have been happening.
I don't think so.
Uh-huh.
Well, hey, I
Is
know
that 10 seconds or what?
you're supposed to be going. Nettie's going.
You didn't say go.
Yes, I did. Now you're holding. So hold.
He's working his mouth too much, right?
Oh, there's a shocker, Nettie. Come on.
Uh-huh.
And go. You're halfway through. You know he talks more than I do. You know it. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm feeling my core.
Yeah. This is how she treats everybody. Just like this.
2, 1. Hold it up. Now, just you,
So
BJ.
you're paying for this abuse.
Just you, BJ. 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah.
Ugh.
Everybody doing that at home too? Y'all grunting?
Better be.
Are your kids looking at you weird? Your dog looking at you weird? All right, you got 5 seconds. You're holding again. Keep going, and hold.
I felt too soon.
That's all right. You guys have 1 more minute to do. 2, 1, and go. Let's do it. Still a lot of groaning coming from there. Jeez.
Because I'm working, Michelle.
He's resting.
Not resting.
Nah, he's not resting technically, just a little bit. And hold. Up and hold. Come on. That was like a lot of effort for BJ to get up off the floor.
There's a lot of effort in this video.
One,
You're
go.
welcome.
Last one, right?
Good job,
I'd
Miss.
say I don't hear Nettie groaning, so maybe there's not enough effort on that side.
This is your last 20 seconds of work, and we are going into Aquaman. All right,
Like,
guys.
right into it, there's no rest.
Hold. I'm going to give you a small rest. You're holding. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You have a very, very short rest, guys. So flip it on over. Stretch out that cord. Position.
PJ, you sound like an old man.
He is an old man.
I'm about to just leave.
Ready in
I'm
3,
walking out of this.
2, 1. Aquaman, go. Yes, I like it. I like it. Come on.
Do you think about scuba Steve when you do these?
Yes.
Every time.
Scuba Steve.
Scuba
And the
Steve.
fact that I'm a terrible swimmer.
And you get very seasick quickly. Is that right?
This is also true.
Up and
I'm a land
hold.
mammal.
Up and hold, Superman. We're learning so much about us coaches, right? And go,
Yeah.
Aquaman. Go. Yeah.
He's grunting.
I will say, now, Bobo's workout that we did, I literally crawled towards the camera, and I hope you guys did too. I literally crawled towards the camera several times and was like, level 2, please. Please, level 2. And hold, Superman. That was a tough one, and I hope you guys at home were able to do that. If you were not, please do that one. It was awesome. And go, Aquaman.
These are hard with the hold.
Yep.
They're amazing. I meant to say they're amazing.
Yes. That's exactly it.
Come on, guys, you got this. Up and hold.
Note to self, Supermans and Aquamans on concrete.
Not a good
God bless.
And go. Come on, let's do it.
Oh,
Oh, I know. Good job, guys at home. Hopefully you are on something a little more cushiony than a concrete floor, or you have more than just a little yoga mat underneath you. And hold. Yep. Come on. My
I'm old.
You're old? No, you're not.
I said I'm old.
These are hard.
Go. Halfway through. Aquaman. It's meant to be hard, guys. Again, we're sitting at home. We are not doing our normal workouts. We're not able to really push ourselves like we normally do when we've got our friends surrounding us and our coaches pushing us. And hopefully this is allowing you some time to do that. What are you doing? You're going.
I don't know.
You're
Are
going.
you talking?
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
You're going. You're going.
I'm going. As fast as I can. But I'm not a good swimmer.
You're still going. I know. Trust me. I know. There's
Maybe.
a lot. 2, 1, and hold. Come on. You got 1 more minute after this, guys. 1 more minute. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on. 2 more rounds, guys. That is it. You got this. Yes. Again, it's not as easy to push yourself when you're at home alone. So if you have been FaceTiming with a friend, and I know some of you have, and that is awesome to see, keep sending us the videos and the pictures. 2, 1, up and hold. Come on, BJ. You're rolling your eyes a lot today.
I am.
Get it, Miss Nettie.
Ugh.
Go. Let's go. Last thing, guys. Last time. Come on. Your next thing is going to be crossover. So you will have, again, a very, very short rest. How we feeling?
So
And
good.
Still hold. Hold it up. Hold it up. Almost there. Almost there. Come on. And rest. Good job, guys. All right, you're going to flip it on over. We're going into crossovers. So take a deep breath. Stretch it out like BJ. Again, with these crossovers, they are going to be slow and controlled. I wrote out for a 3 count in, 3 count out. So again, just as slow as you can, just make sure it's controlled. And we're not just taking those elbows to those knees as fast as we can. We're not really getting a lot out of that. All right, 2, 1, and go. Slow and controlled. Like I said, I wrote out on our workout for today that it's a 3 count in and 3 count out. That is just forcing you to make sure it is slow and controlled, and you are trying to lead with that shoulder over to the knee. 2, 1, you've got either another bent hollow body hold or a V-sit hold. You can do the V-sit up on your glutes with your legs underneath, or you can stay on the ground and legs are straight. 2, 1, and go. Come on, guys. Breathe as much as you can too. As you start to get tired, guys, you are going to start holding your breath a little bit more. So we want to make sure that you are breathing as much as you can and not holding that breath, because that I don't want to see any red faces, especially at home. All right, and hold. So bent hollow body hold, V-sit hold, one of the two. Nice work, guys. Nice work. 2, 1, and go. 1 minute down. How was that?
That was a much longer minute than I would have liked.
You'll be all right. Everybody at home, don't listen to BJ. Just keep doing your thing.
Yeah, that was a super short minute.
And hold. Nice job, guys. Nice job. And go. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. See, BJ, this is just payback for when you were coaching the other day and your minute went really, really fast.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Just saying. 2, 1. Hold it up. Nice, Miss Nettie. How we feeling, babe?
Oh, you feel it.
Good. 2, 1, and go. Halfway. I am back in my bonus room at home, guys. If you saw the other video that I have done when I was coaching, and I have some guinea pigs underneath me, and they were talking to me. They haven't talked to me yet, but I have a feeling they will at some point. They don't like me invading their space. And hold. Hold it right there, guys. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on, 3 more rounds right here. 3 more rounds, that's it. Breathe through it. How's that core feeling?
Feels amazing.
Yes, that's the word.
That's the word he's looking for, yeah. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Nice. Good job, guys, good job. 2, 1, and go. Come on, this is your last 2 rounds, last full minute of work right here, guys. You got this. Breathe it out. Come on, BJ. Everybody's getting quiet. In 3, 2, 1, and hold. Come on, guys. You got 1 more active round, and that is it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good work. How are we feeling at home?
It's working.
What, BJ?
Said it's working.
You are welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
Oh, no, I'm saying you're welcome anyway. 2, 1, and hold. This is payback, for sure. And rest. Your last set. G.I. Jane's, guys. So you're flipping back over. You're going to be in that FLR position to start with, so that you can start at the top and then you're going down to those elbows, alternate elbows each time. All right, guys, last round. 2, 1, and go. Good job, guys. Good job. And rest, or up and hold in that FLR. Nice. Hold it there, hold it there. And go. Everybody's getting tired of me now, I have a feeling.
I'm sliding on my mat.
Yeah, I'm kind of noticing that too.
Up and hold. Nice job, guys. Nice job. And go. Nice work. Come on, push through, guys. Push through. Go to your knees if you need to. If that core is really on fire right now, you can go down to your knees. My coaches cannot. You guys at home can go to your knees. And hold. Sorry, DJ. Your shoulder hurting?
A little bit.
The core hurts, everything hurts.
And
well, the
hold.
core's fine now. It's just the shoulder.
Keep
I'm
going.
working.
You're going. You're working. You're working. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. Come on, guys. Push through. Push through. This is a challenging one, but I wanted to make sure we have a really good workout today. And go. You got it, BJ. Come on. Good job, Miss Nettie. Come on, guys. Come on. And hold. This is how I felt with Bobo's workout. That was a hard one, seriously. I had a hard time catching my breath several times. And go. guys. Come on, keep it up at home. But I know these are hard. And hold. Good job, Miss Nettie. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. And go. Yep. Come on, guys. Last time. Last time. Come on. In 3, 2, 1, and hold. You got this, guys. You got it. Come on. Keep it up. Keep it up. And go. Come on. Last time of work. Last time right here. Dig deep.
You just said last time.
I was going to say, you just said last one.
I thought that was the last time.
It was last minute. Sorry.
Oh, those are two different
There's a
things.
difference. Last time, last minute.
2, 1. Now is your last time of holding. Last time in this exercise. 1 and rest. You guys are officially done there. All right, shake those arms out. Say, but you've got something else that's going to be using those shoulders a little bit. So our next thing, and we're going to take this down to 3 rounds. On your paper, it has 4. Let's go ahead and take it down to 3 rounds, and then that last round can be on your own, maybe added into a finisher. So the first 2 stations, you are going to have mountain climbers. So Miss Nettie is going to show. Make sure you keep those hands underneath the shoulders, knees come up to the elbows. You're going to be there for 30 seconds for the first round, 40 seconds for the next, and then 50 seconds. Then your next one is heel tap. So you are on your back. Keep those feet together right next to your glutes. So feet are together and you're reaching around side to side and tapping those heels. Perfect. Round with 3, you're going to have jumping jacks, seal jacks, or jump rope if you have it. And that again will be your choice, client's choice. Jumping jacks, seal jacks, or jump rope. And then you're going into flutter kicks. So you are on your back. I want those hands underneath the glutes. If you need to help keep that lower back into the floor, then I want those feet to stay as close together as you can in small little kicks side to side. So our first station is going to be 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. You're starting off with mountain climbers in 2, 1, flip on over. Let's go, guys. You got 30 seconds of work with those mountain climbers. How's that shoulder, BJ?
You know, it's still attached, I think.
For now. Good job, guys. Good job. You still have 15 more seconds here, and then you do get some rest. So we're allowing a little bit more rest right now. Let you recover from all of that Tabata work that we just did. So allowing a little bit of recovery time, and you do get off those shoulders here in 3, 2, 1. So flip it on over to your back. Let's go ahead and get on your back. Your feet are going to be together. So again, keeping them close to your glutes. So the further you have your feet apart, the easier it's going to be to tap those heels. So keep those feet together, and then you're reaching around. Use those obliques. Try to keep those shoulder blades off the floor as well. All right, guys, you still have about 5 seconds, and we're going to start with 30 seconds of work with these heel taps. 3, 2, 1, and go.
I was working.
You got extra credit, Nettie. Good job, guys. Again, like our models are doing, you're trying to keep those shoulder blades off the ground a little bit, and you're just reaching around and tapping those heels. But if your feet are apart, you're kind of cheating yourself because you're not having to reach as far. So you really want to be able to reach around as much as you can. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Your next thing, your choice, jumping jacks, seal jacks. If you have a jump rope, grab that. You're going to have 30 seconds of work. But I do want to make for sure that you are keeping that heart rate up. So we're going into more of that conditioning phase, and we want to make sure we are getting that heart rate up and keeping the good form. Make sure those hands go all the way above the head. So you are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So if you got jumping jacks, those hands are going up above the head. Miss Nettie has her steel jacks, so does BJ. So make sure those hands come all the way up to the side and then all the way forward in front of your chest. 20 more seconds, guys. 20 more seconds. Let's go.
Nettie, I feel like you stole my idea.
I'm sorry, I thought you were going jumping jacks. I can do jumping jacks.
There we go. Good idea.
3, 2, 1, rest. Your next thing, you're back down to the ground. You got those flutter kicks. Again, I want to try to make sure that lower back stays into the floor and those feet are going to stay close together and you are just doing small little kicks. It is easier when you keep it down to the ground, closer to the ground, or I'm sorry, when it's up high. Closer to the ground is a little bit harder, but your lower back tends to come off the ground when you do that. So make sure you are keeping that lower back and those the hips tucked under so the lower back is staying in contact with the floor. 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks and go. Nice, guys.
You feel like you're swimming again, BJ?
Do what?
You feel like you're swimming again?
Kinda.
That's all right. It's good for you. Get over that fear, BJ.
Oh, I'm not scared. I'm just terrible at it.
You're just terrible at it. This is why you don't do triathlons like
There's a
that.
difference.
2, 1, and rest. All right, guys, we're going into round 2. You got 40 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, starting off with mountain climbers, and go. So 40 seconds of work this time. Again, with those mountain climbers. As you start to get tired, guys, you know your body starts to drift back a little bit. So make sure that you are keeping those shoulders above those hands. Keep that core engaged. Nice, guys. Nice work. Nice work. You can take it if you get tired, you can take it just one leg at a time, but make sure you are going and keeping going that entire time. Don't allow yourself to come down to your knees, guys. You got some 20 seconds rest coming up, so keep going. Come on. You got 10 more seconds. Almost there, guys. 5 more seconds to work. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Yes.
Ooh. Ooh. Yes.
Your next thing, flip on over to your back. You've got those heel taps again. How we doing, Nettie?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that 50 seconds.
Yes. So excited.
2, 1, and go. So again, make sure those feet are together. Don't cheat yourself. Don't take those feet apart. You are reaching around and tapping those heels. You got 40 seconds of work here again, guys. Working those obliques. Y'all know it burns right now. Keep breathing through it. Do not hold your breath here either, guys. Please make sure you are breathing. We all tend to hold our breath as we start to get tired, and these exercises are a little bit harder. So make sure you are not holding your breath. I almost said hold your breath. Like, yep, that's my life. See how many times I can mess up. You still have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 20 seconds of rest. Your next thing is those jumping jacks, steel jacks, or grab that jump rope if you have it. Challenge yourself a little bit. I know a lot of our members like to do double unders. See if you can do some of those. I can't do them, but see if you guys can. Seems like a good challenge for yourself. And
What about invisible jump rope?
Nope.
No?
No. I want you to do jumping jacks or steel jacks. Just because. Good
I have a
job.
pretty solid talent for invisible jump rope.
You what?
I'm pretty good at invisible jump roping.
Pretty good at complaining too.
I learned from the best.
Of course.
It's so funny to watch you do steel jacks on the screen.
3, 2, 1, rest. All right, guys, your next thing is back into those flutter kicks. So you're on the ground. Again, I want those feet to stay as close together and doing those small little kicks. So the lower you are to the floor, the harder it's going to be for you. But if you need to take those feet up close to the ceiling, you can. 2, 1, and go. 40 seconds of work with those flutter kicks. Trying to make sure too, if your lower back starts to hurt, it probably means that you have that lower back arch. So try to make sure you are pushing that lower back into the floor. So push that belly button down and take those feet a little bit higher off the ground. Our coaches both have their hands underneath their glutes. That does help try to neutralize that spine a little bit more and keep that lower back down. All right, guys, come on. You still have 10 more seconds here of work. Then we are going back into those mountain climbers. You have one more round to do. So one more round of work. You got 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. 2, 1, rest. All right, going back into those mountain climbers, guys. This is your longest round. Last round, longest round, but you are going to have 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds to rest and get to that, or start that next station. Then we do have a finisher for you. All right, guys, ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. You got 50 seconds of work. Let's do it. Come on. How was the feeling at
So
home,
it
guys?
may look like we're moving slow. This is just Israel slowing it down for you to see it in good time.
The magic of editing, right?
Yeah, really I'm going at a high rate of speed.
Israel slowed it down for you so we can see the perfect form that you have, right?
Exactly.
Come on, guys. You still have 10 more seconds of work right here. This is your longest round. Come on. There we go. There we go. Keep those hips low. 3, 2, 1, rest. You only have 10 seconds to rest, though. Flipping over to your back. Got those heel taps again. Keep those feet together. 3, 2, 1, and go. So tapping those heels. Again, pace yourself here, guys. You don't want to bust out and go really, really fast. So pace yourself. Tap those heels, but keep those feet together as much as you can. Do not want to cheat yourself here. So again, I hope these home workouts have been good for you. I hope you are staying on top of them. Fit that time in during your day, guys. You're halfway through, by the way. You got 25 more seconds. Fit this into your schedule. It is so hard being at home. Trust us, we know. We are right there with you, and we've been home for a long time and trying to do these videos for you at home, so I hope you're getting a lot out of them. If not anything, just laughing at us, but getting a good workout as well. You guys still have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds of rest. You are standing back up. You've got those jumping jacks, seal jacks, or grab that jump rope again. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. BJ's got his
Jump rope.
Well, Michelle said I couldn't. But it would look super good.
Nettie, can you do double unders?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yes, I can do double unders too, Michelle. Thanks for asking.
With your invisible jump rope.
I was getting
With both, actually.
I was getting there. The ever annoying, awesome BJ. 10 more seconds. Come on. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. 10 seconds of rest. Flutter kicks.
Just flutter kicks.
Just
Oh,
flutter.
I forgot the punter kicks.
But then we have a finisher. Sorry. 2, 1, and go. Come on, guys. My guinea pigs haven't talked to me today. I was kind of surprised. Not my guinea pigs, my daughter's guinea pigs. How many of you at home have a pet that's your child's pet, but you tend to take care of it more? Yeah, right.
I gave my dogs CBD cookies. Leave me alone.
Dogs have
You're right, my
CBD cookies?
They make CBD dog cookies.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
We did it.
You still have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, guys. We are going into a 2-minute plank. We're doing plank rolls. So you're going to have 30 seconds, starting off with just a normal plank, and then we're going to go side to side. So we got 2 full minutes of that. So shake out those arms, take a nice deep breath, grab a quick sip of water, but we are going to get started. We are ready. So into that plank position, get your mat ready. Come on, BJ. In
I'm going.
2, One, up in that plank. So you are on those elbows again. Make sure that nose stays over those thumbs and those elbows are underneath those shoulders. Keeping those hips
We'll
up.
turn this way.
Nice way to cheat there, BJ. Come on.
I stayed up.
Nice, Natty. Good job at home, guys. Good job. You still have 10 more seconds, and then you are rolling to that right arm. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right arm. Let's go. Right into it. Nice job, guys. Nice job. So you are holding it here. You can add that little flare to it like BJ has with his arm up in the air, or you can stay down. If you need to modify, again, come to that knee, but try to stay up as much as you can, keeping those glutes squeezing and those hips off the ground. We're going to go back to center in 2, 1. Back to center, guys. Yes. Come on. So
The
staying
way
back.
he grunts is funny.
See, we grunt too. We're human. But BJ is too young to have that many grunts and groans going on.
Yeah. Way too young.
Just saying, guys. We're going to that other arm in 3, 2, 1. Roll it on over. Other arm. This is your last
Flip it
time.
around for you.
What?
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 Yeah. Keep those hips up. Squeeze those glutes. Come on, guys. This is your last little bit. Last little bit. Come on, BJ. Push up. 10 seconds. Come on. Stay up, guys. Stay up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are officially done. Absolutely.
Yes.
You. Push on up.
That was awesome and sweaty, Michelle.
What's that?
I said that was awesome. I'm super sweaty.
Thank you. Flip over into that cobra pose. Make sure you are stretching that core out, and then flip on over again and just lay on your back, arms straight above your head. Just try to stretch everything out. So take a few minutes at home to do that. Hopefully you guys had fun. Hopefully you got a good workout today. Thank you again for joining us and sticking with us throughout this craziness. We sure hope to see you guys back in the gym really, really soon. So keep posting those pictures and stay working hard at home. Thanks, guys.